Hi guys, my name is Angela Rossi from Coldwell Banker Ronan Realty, and I want to welcome you to my YouTube channel. On my channel, we'll be covering everything associated with real estate in the Toronto, GTA, and Golden Horseshoe area. So if you think this content would interest you, please hit the subscribe button below and click on the bell notification button to be notified when my next video gets released. On my Instagram, I asked all my followers for my first YouTube video about what they would want to know about myself and if they had any questions. And here are the questions that came out of it. Getting my license was definitely a challenge. There's a lot of things that you need to do to prep it. It started off with me going on the area registering, and they require documents and background checks. So you have to make sure to have all your paperwork aligned. And then once you're accepted, I had to do 5 courses. What I ended up finding is that the courses were really difficult in a sense that on the examination, they changed like one word and it would change the answer. So you really had to pay attention to every last word of the question to make sure they're not trying to trick you in any way where the outcome was going to be different. This was actually really good because it kind of teaches you to concentrate on the contracts and make sure that you're paying attention to word by word by word. So was it difficult? Yeah, it was definitely challenging, especially because I worked full time and went to school to get my license. So time management was as the essence. But other than that, it was definitely fun. I chose my brokerage because when I graduated, I wanted to make sure that I went to a brokerage that was really going to help excel me. So I went and I interviewed a whole bunch of different brokerages. I ended up picking the one that I ended up going with because I felt like it was a smaller brokerage and you get more on one-on-one training. I remember asking my broker of record, like, would you mind if I come on listing appointments with you and like I shadow you? Um, and she's like, yeah, definitely. Like if you feel like you need that type of training, that we're more than happy to offer that, and you're more than welcome to go on with me, as opposed to saying, we have other people that you can go and shadow. She said that she'd take me on and help me herself. So that was a really big positive thing that I experienced in that interview with the company that I went with. On top of it, I really wanted to specialize in farms, and that company was known for that. They really dominate the northern side for farms, and so it was like a win-win. I was a smaller brokerage. I felt like I got more one-on-one training, and it specialized in something that I want to specialize in as a realtor. So it felt like almost like of a no-brainer when I got there. When I got started in real estate, I didn't have a big sphere of influence because everybody tells you, okay, go to your sphere of influence, aunts, uncles, cousins. My family is pretty much scattered all across Canada, but there's only my brothers and sisters are here in Toronto. So I really didn't have any big sphere of influence for me to farm in. So I started off by going to all the agents in my brokerage and I said, hey, anybody needs an open house to be done for them? Anyone who has any rentals they don't want to work with, like anything that you guys don't want or need help with, hey, I'm here. I'm more than happy to help. Make sure you remember me. So I did that, and then I set up my Google profile. I set up my website. I got my signs, and I tried to hit the ground running. Oh man, after I sold my first house, I was so excited. I can't tell you guys how amazing that felt. It's almost hard to explain. Seeing your client's face, they were so happy and so at ease, and that you did such an amazing job. There's nothing more rewarding than that type of feeling. But I always like to, even after the first time, I like to sit back and reflect. I like to see how I can improve my service and make sure that I'm reflecting on every step of it and making sure I'm constantly improving myself. But yeah, definitely so exciting and amazing. What made me pick real estate as my career is I think I got to a point in my last job before I decided to make this career change that I just wasn't happy anymore. I didn't enjoy the politics that had to do with it, and it was getting too repetitive. And I wanted a job that I was able to control my own success. And I will, if I was going to be successful, I'm controlling it. If I was going to fail, I'm controlling it. So my sister ended up saying, "Hey, like I know I told you this when you graduated high school, but I still think you would be really good in real estate." And I was like, you know what? I was at a stage in my life now that, houses started becoming more interesting to me. And I said, you know what? I'm going to go shadow somebody. I'm going to see if it's the right fit for me and I'm going to go do it. And I remember I asked a friend to shadow them, and I ended up seeing how their day to day was. And I knew it wasn't going to be easy, but I was like, oh no, you know what? I really like this. I'm constantly meeting different people. And it's so rewarding, the feeling that you feel when you help somebody. And so I made that leap. The first step in buying a home, I would say, and the most important thing is knowing what your budget is. So I would say either getting in contact with a realtor or getting in contact with a mortgage broker or your bank to see what you could be approved for, is definitely the first and most important step before getting started. Once you know your budget, then it's important to get in touch with a realtor that can help you understand, okay, with your budget, you can afford homes here, here, and here based on what your wish list is. So, those are all the questions I'll be answering today. If you have any more questions that you would like to know about me, please leave a comment below, and I'm more than happy to answer any questions that you may have, either in another form of video or by replying to your messages. Thank you very much, guys. If you end up wanting to find out more, here's a link to contact me on my website. You can go to my website with the link below, and then click on a buyer consultation, seller consultation, or a discovery call. And I'll be more than happy to get back to you in a timely manner and help answer any of your questions. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you learned something new. I will be posting a video every Thursday, so please don't forget to hit the notification button below to be notified when my next video gets released. I hope you guys enjoyed the content, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.